How did you meet the love of your life? I was working the night shift at this 24-hour diner off the interstate when this woman stumbled in around 2 a.m. looking completely lost. She was shivering in just a tank top and jeans, even though it was freezing outside. Her phone was dead, and she kept asking if I knew where Riverside Avenue was. Turns out she'd been at this house party that got out of hand, and some guy she barely knew offered to drive her home. Instead, he drove her to the middle of nowhere and basically dumped her on the side of the road when she wouldn't hook up with him. She'd been walking for over an hour trying to find her way back to town. I made her some coffee and let her use the diner phone to call her roommate. While we waited for her ride, I found an old sweatshirt in the lost and found box for her to wear. She was still pretty shaken up and kept thanking me for being nice to her. Her roommate showed up about an hour later and they left. I figured that was it, but she came back the next night during my shift, brought me homemade cookies, and wanted to properly thank me for helping her. We ended up talking until my break was over. She started stopping by a few times a week just to chat. I found out her name was Sloan and she was studying nursing at the community college. I'd save her a slice of pie if we had any left over from the day shift. Eventually, I worked up the courage to ask if she wanted to hang out when I wasn't covered in grease and smelling like French fries. That was 4 years ago. We moved in together last spring, and I'm planning to propose next month. She still wears that old diner sweatshirt around the house sometimes and says it reminds her of the night someone finally treated her with respect.